Oh, Heavenly Creator, there's no doubt about it. We are your children, and we are here on this world to learn to be more like you. Um, we, therefore, are here to learn spiritual principles and to put them into practice in our lives by treating people with kindness and love every chance we get. But we also know that, like you, there's a spiritual power within us that we can share with each other and with the world. And so, together, especially, it's more powerful to pray and bless together. And I can even feel it now starting to build. So, affirmation. We are your children, O Creator, immortal and full of light. We are your,
Are
your
your
children,
children,
O Creator,
O Creator,
immortal and full
immortal
of light.
and full of light.
We are your
We are
children,
your children,
O
O
Creator,
Creator,
immortal
immortal
and full of light.
and full of light.
Silently, please. Anyway, we'll each do 3 times. If people are here or not here, we're just going to do it 3 times, 3 different prayer affirmations, if that's okay. Unless you'd like to do more, we can. Ah, Michael's here. Well, I don't. We'll
Is
see how
he?
it goes. Michael, Mr. Harrison. Let's welcome him before we continue, I guess. Michael,
Hello, how's everybody?
Hello.
good. Good to see you, man.
Oh, it's good to see you too.
How's Houston?
Well, actually, I'm kind of recovering from we had a little tornado. I've lost my power actually, so
Oh,
I'm
wow.
having to do this on my iPhone. So hopefully it'll work okay.
So far, so good. Glad you're safe.
Thank you.
Anyway, it's just you and Elijah and me so far. And
Okay,
we're just starting now. So thank you for joining us. Uh,
sure.
United, we are ever closer to fulfilling our Creator's will. So, Elijah, would you be so kind as to for the next prayer?
Yes. Thank you for creating us in your image. Thank you for giving us free will and the power to do as we think. In gratitude for your gift, we want to use our power of free will in order to help others and in order to act as angels, in order to be angels on earth. My affirmation would be, I am an angel of the Creator.
1, 2, 3.
I am
I am
I
an
am
an angel
an
of the
angel
Creator.
of the
creator.
Creator.
I
I
am
am
I
an
am
an
angel
an
angel
angel
of the Creator.
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 I
I am
am
I am
an
an
angel
angel of
angel
the Creator.
of
creator.
the Creator.
Silently, please. Thank you very much, Elijah. Michael, would you be so kind?
Okay. Great Naum, the ever-present spirit. We are so happy to be able to come together this time, this place, to fellowship, to become one in your spirit, in your soul, who is the all souled and the all spirit. We hope that we can grow to become one with you in all things. We hope that we can make this world a better place by following your example, by being pure, by gaining knowledge, by affiliating to become all and to become one. Amen. And my affirmation is the Great Spirit is all one.
The 1, 2, 3.
The great
Great
The
Spirit
Great Spirit
is all
is
one.
all
is all
one.
one.
The Great Spirit
Great Spirit
is all
is all
one.
one.
The Great
The
Spirit
Great Spirit
is
is
all
all
one.
one.
Thank you very much for that, Michael.
You're welcome.
Oh, Jehovah, we are all on spiritual paths, whether we know it or not. Some perhaps are not aware of this, but we know this to be the truth. And we recognize that there are different spiritual paths. It could be various religions, it could be various philosophies, but we ourselves here, there is a spiritual path that involves the teachings of Oahspe, and we are so grateful to have these teachings. It has given us great perspective about life, knowing that we are in charge of our own resurrection, knowing that there are other worlds, other heavens that ever go higher, and that we will have purpose in helping all in our world, all in our lives to reach higher and higher, to fulfill more and more of their destiny and the choices that matter most to themselves. We're also blessed with the great teachings of the Elohists, who have basically explained that as we are spiritual beings, we also have spiritual power to bless and unfold the goodness that is in all people. And just as kind words and smiles and hugs and hellos, greetings can make people feel better, we also have the power in a deeper level even yet, where we can generate love from our innermost being and share it with all the world, with people we know, with people we don't know. And we know, just as there is cause and effect throughout the universe, that when we share love, it only means more love, more goodness, more happiness for everyone. And so please guide us on our spiritual paths to be ever more powerful in creating blessings and in our day-to-day contact with others, and in whatever good works we can take part in. The affirmation is, there are unlimited ways we may help all in our lives fully. There are unlimited
There are
ways
unlimited ways
we may
we
help
may
others
we may help
others
others
fully.
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 There are unlimited
There
ways
are unlimited
ways
ways
we
we
may
may
help
help
others
we may
fully.
help
others
others fully.
fully.
There are unlimited
Unlimited
ways
ways
we
we
may
may
to
help
we may
others
help
others
others
fully.
fully.
Elijah, could you lead the next prayer?
Yes. O Creator, we thank you for giving us hope through Oahspe and the channelings from Radiance, that things are going to be better. That although we might live in a world of darkness, that in the future there will be no darkness anymore, and that we will live together in your kingdom. And that peace will be upon earth until the Oitans dissolve the earth. So my affirmation would be, we build the Creator's kingdom on earth.
3, 2, 1.
We
We
build
the
Build
Creator's
the Creator's
kingdom
kingdom
on earth.
on earth.
We build
We build
the Creator's
Creator's
kingdom
kingdom
on
on
earth.
earth.
We build
build
the Creator's
Creator's
kingdom
kingdom
on
on earth.
earth.
on earth. Thank you very much for that, Elijah. Mike, could you do the honors next?
Great All Father, we thank thee for all the attributes that help us throughout our lives when we deal with darkness, with suffering, with confusion, with not understanding the paths that you have set before us. We ask for your guidance. We ask for your strength. We ask for patience and understanding. And we hope that we can grow mentally to understand why these things must be, why we must suffer, why we must be in pain. We ask for your understanding and your knowledge and your strength to get us through all the darkness in the world, all the impatience, all the suffering. Teach us to overcome our weaknesses, our doubts, and help us to grow and to be more mature and to be stronger. And my affirmation is, Creator, you are my strength and my power. Creator, you are my strength
You are my
and
strength
power.
and my power.
Creator, you are my
Creator,
strength
you are my strength
and
and
my power.
Power.
Creator,
Creator, you
you
are
are my strength
You are
and
my strength and my power.
power. Thank you very much for that, Mike. One more time around, I think. Oh, Heavenly Creator, our greatest gift is to be an immortal child of yours. And for this, let us rejoice. Let us rejoice in all the sacred paths you have set before us. The sky is sacred. The people in our lives, our family and our friends, they are all sacred beings. Whatever you've made perfectly. Perhaps we are not complete yet. We're moving towards that. But nevertheless, we are perfect in our ways. We are unique in our ways as the snowflakes of the skies, as the stars of Etheria. We are each unique. And we have something great to share with the world. And it's within us, and we are slowly learning how to put away the darkness and to uncover the true blossom within us, the true star within us that is the real us, so that we can glorify you and be a source of happiness and love for everyone we come in contact with. So we look to be more attuned to your inspiration, which is our real self within, so that we may not wait, not to, that we may do the best we can with patience and keep aspiring to embody, to personify your loving will in every way we can, and to rejoice while we do that. This is not a heavy task in some ways. It's a very light task. If we would just let it be natural, if we just go with the flow of your inner presence, there's nothing we can't greet with cheerfulness. Even problems, we should be able to still remain cheerful and positive and upbeat and thankful for all the good things that are still in our lives. So uh, we're going to work towards this, so Creator, and we know we shall succeed with your inspiration. The affirmation is, the inspiration of the Almighty is wondrous. 1, 2, 3. The
The
inspiration
of
of
the
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 Almighty
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 is
is
wondrous.
wondrous.
is wondrous.
The
The
inspiration
inspiration
of the
of
Almighty
the Almighty
is
is
wondrous.
wondrous.
The
The
inspiration
inspiration
of the
of the
Almighty
Almighty
is
is
wondrous.
wondrous.
Okay, just one more prayer blessing. Thank you very much, Elijah.
Yes. O Creator, thank you for giving us a spirit, for giving us a source of light, which has the power to fill the darkness everywhere we go and to bring joy into the lives of others. Thank you for giving us a guide to Oahspe and Radiance and other sources in order to develop ourselves to be a source of love and goodwill. My affirmation would be, my light dissolves the darkness of the world. My light
Dissolves the
the
darkness
darkness
of
of
the
the world.
world.
of the world.
My light
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 dissolves
dissolves
is
the
darkness
the
darkness
darkness
of
of
the
the
world.
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 My light
Light
My light
dissolves
dissolves
is
the
the
darkness
darkness of the world.
the
of the
world.
world.
Thank you very much for that, Elijah. Mike, what could you do the closing prayer and blessing for us? Thank you very much.
Sure. Great Oahspe, Heavenly Father, we are always in awe of your love, your majesty, your knowledge, your wisdom, your light. We are forever grateful to be one with you, to be self-aware as no creature on the planet is, of who you are, what we are, and our place in the universe. As we grow planet by planet, become part of your family in this world without end forever. And my affirmation is, we are part of something that never ends.
You are part.
We are part
We are
We are
part
of something
something
that
that
never
never
ends.
never
ends.
ends.
We are
We're
part
part
We are part
of something
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 that never
that
ends.
never ends.
Thank you so much for that, Mike. Thank both of you. This was really a great session. I'm kind of teared up right now, in fact. Um, there's about 12 members, and I'm always amazed that, well, whoever shows up, it's just always great, but great in a different way. I can't really explain it, but um,
Mhm.
anyway, I'm very grateful that you guys showed up. The other
Yeah,
one
I'm,
showed
I'm
up.
so sorry.
Me too. I'm also grateful.
I wasn't able to post
Uh,
the announcement
oh,
because I
okay.
haven't had electricity. I haven't had
Oh,
electricity
sure.
since Saturday. I did before then. I was able to post it a couple of times.
Thank you so much
Um,
for that.
so hopefully, I'm trying to figure out. I think I had written you, Bob, about trying to learn Facebook because I've never been much of a techie, but I was trying to figure out.
Started
Because the only
doing,
thing I can do is I post it on my page, I guess a wall, whatever you call it,
sure.
and then you could send out a story. But the thing is with the story is you have to do it every day. It doesn't, the stories don't stay
I see.
posted. I think they just last like 24 hours. Then you have to go back on Facebook and repost them.
I see.
But what I'm trying to do is there's a way, and I kind of looked on YouTube, trying to figure it out, that you can send out like one message to just about you can like paste a group of names on Facebook into your messenger and then send out, you know, to everybody, especially the Oahspians and all the faithists on Facebook. But I haven't been able to figure it out how to use it yet. Maybe Elijah, you might know how to do that, how to send out one message to a whole bunch of
Mm,
people. You
I
ever done
know
that?
one way. Yeah, I know one way to do it. What my mother did in the past when she was frequently using Facebook, is that she had a picture that she chose and edited, and then she had a text attached to the picture, and then she tagged people to the picture, meaning that everyone she tagged
Oh,
received her message. That's one way to do it. Yeah.
So where do you
By the
see
way,
the
I know, and
tag?
you
Where do
also
you,
have.
I'm sorry,
Hmm?
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's been a long time that I've been actively using Facebook, and but I don't know. Maybe the tagging. How does it work?
Yeah, I'll look it up on YouTube. Some, they have like these little
Yeah,
videos. You put it in there, kind of tell you. I'll just say how to tag, and because I never heard of
yeah,
that actually. So I'll try to do that. How to tag, that might be a good way to do it.
it,
yeah.
And also, I'm sorry,
it,
go ahead.
yeah, it's great you guys are doing this. I feel embarrassed that I quit Facebook. I don't know. I, I, I often regret quitting, but I was kind of happy to quit too. There's like a good and bad side to Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what to
that's
say.
true.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten kind of, I'm always afraid I'm going to get, what's that word, spammed or, I know I
uh,
have been. That's like a site where people that are, out there to do that kind of thing are really
hmm.
um, tempted to because it's so popular.
Well,
Yeah.
but I'm glad
So,
you're in Facebook. So yeah, whatever you can share, great. Um,
but I don't use it that much, actually. I don't. I just, like I post the UFK stuff
mhm,
and I tried Instagram too. I still haven't figured out how to use that.
mhm.
Because you can post little things on that as well.
Point.
And of course, you're on MeWe like I am, Bob, and I do like put little things on there.
Maybe I should look at some
Um,
of those other social media things.
yeah, I'm gonna try to investigate and try to figure out ways to get that stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their life to live, and I've been picking these days kind of randomly, but it doesn't always work for everyone. So,
Mhm.
but I'm just glad if we have two or three people, I'm so far we've always had 3 people, so
Okay,
you guys
that's good.
show up. What's I gonna say? Um, yeah, Facebook is very powerful, so it's really the best social media as far as sharing news and things.
Yeah.
Yes, in the past, Facebook was the most powerful social media platform, but right now it is
Oh,
actually Instagram, I think.
oh, okay.
What's it called?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, okay. I'm glad
It's
Instagram?
to
way
hear
more
that.
Oh,
powerful than
Instagram,
Facebook
really?
right now.
Yeah, that's the one like I said, I do try to post on there. I do actually, but it's only, I don't know how to send stuff out. I post it on my particular page or whatever you call it,
Hmm,
but I can't figure out how to get it to other people. That's,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
it's a bit more
that's,
complicated. It's more like people are following you in Instagram, and then if you post something, your followers basically receive your posts.
I see.
And like you always have to attach a picture to your post. It is a must, I think. And below the picture, you can attach a text or a message.
I see. Well,
so it's like
Yeah,
that's
the word should
interesting.
be, so the word is follow. You have to get people to follow you. That's what I need to look up, how to get people to
yeah.
follow you. Is that what you're,
But
that's the
but I
terminology?
also have one question. I've also have one question. Like I always thought that how great it would be if Oahspe would be like popular in the world. But I
Right.
also thought like, is it really like? I mean, among the faiths, we can share like things and texts and so on. I think that is absolutely no problem. But does the creator want that we distribute Oahspe to the world? Like we are not. I know that we are not supposed to preach. Like faith
That's
is
right.
never like preach in the past. And in Radiance, they also say the angels that we're not supposed to preach, but to practice everything we learn.
Good.
That we have to be role models, basically,
True.
and
Mhm.
leaders. But like I don't know, like is Oahspe really supposed to be like discovered passively by people who like search for it? Or like is there any way like we can make it more accessible to people who are interested?
This would be a good discussion topic, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point because proselytizing does seem to be something we should not do. I mean, it kind of hints at that. But then again, I wonder if it's because of the past of the Christians and what the Muslims have done that Oahspe takes that position. I don't know. It's kind of hard to understand.
It's hard to change your spiritual path if you've gone into religion or a cult. They
Right.
they don't. It does happen, but it's not very easy. Usually keep it for your whole life. And I think we have to work with them. We can't seek to convert them, as Elijah was pointing out, and you were too, Mike. I think we just have to be a good example and do what we can
Yeah. Right.
to, if there's any way we can interact positively, we try to figure a way to do that. Um,
Right. It's kind of like when I get in a debate with somebody and I'll say, I'll give my opinion once or twice, but then I don't go beyond that. I think that what we try to do is it's nothing wrong with telling people about what you believe, but you can't force it on them. And I think that's the whole point of the message.
it's a
yeah,
good,
of
Just
course.
not to attempt to push them to believe in what you believe, because I think that there's value in all the belief systems. Basically, it's just like I read this book. It was a afterlife book, and it said that religion is kind of like a garment. It's the clothes that you wear. It's not
Yeah,
who you are. And that's basically what it is.
I mean,
And I
yeah.
like to subscribe to that.
I also have a really good like metaphor for religion. Like basically all religions are like the color spectrum. We have many religions which are attuned to specific cultures, but I always thought and believed that faithism is not a religion. Like
that's
I
true.
always thought that like or like faithism, like the white light, like pure behind religions emerge, basically. Like it's the source of things. Like we are like beyond religion. And that's what is also really important to me because I never would join any religion or something like that. Like I'm free and open to talk with people from other religions about God and about the universe, but I would never like say that I belong to any religion because faithism for me is so much more than a religion.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, and like I would never call it a religion, Patheism. Never. Like in
Oahspe
Oahspe,
says that too. Yeah.
yeah, like I know that sometimes the word religion is mentioned in Oahspe. Like for example, that the creator says like that should be my religion for my people and so on. But I think that like there's a difference between like religious practice or spirituality and joining a denomination or being part of a denomination. Because according to me, the definition of a religion is like a cult founded by a false god.
Amen.
Like every religion is founded by a false god, basically. But the creator doesn't need any religion, like he is universal.
Absolutely.
It's like a family. I think it's more like a family. We're a
Yeah.
community. I mean, because you look at all the prophets, even in the Oahspe, they set up communities. I mean, that was the religion. I mean, it was people working together, and so it wasn't like a religion. You go to to church on Sunday or Friday or Saturday, and it's just like this thing you do, and then it's like I said earlier, it's just a garment, and you just take it off. Whereas it's
Yeah.
not a way of life. It should be a way of life. It should be, and a way of life is always doing the day-to-day things that you do in life. So it's like, for example, I was thinking the other day, it's like a lot of uh, the brotherhoods that are set up, they're more like lodges. I mean, they come together, but they're almost like religions in a way, but they're lodges. They're not like coming together singing and doing what and reading the Bible or reading the Quran or whatever your religion is, and then you just discard it and you go back. But the structure of their faith is getting together and then talking and being in a brotherhood like we're doing right now. I mean, that's an expression of that religion, but that's just a bad term. I know Oahspe uses that term religion too, but we just need to have a better term for it. Is it community? Is it family? Is it brotherhood? Something to that effect. But it has to have a name. And what are you going to call it?
Yeah. I like to say that Patheism is pure perfectionism, pure idealism.
Mhm.
Like there's nothing more idealistic than Patheism, because like the main message of Oahspe, also you can read it in Radiance many times over. The main message of Patheism is that all is good. All in all, everything is good. Like the creator is perfect and he's selfless, and he created a perfect universe because a perfect creator can do nothing else than creating something perfect. So we live in a perfect universe created by a perfect creator, and that means also that every spirit is deep down also like a perfect being deep down. But because of outer circumstances and because we have a free will, we tend to like you said, wear garments, and we tend to like let ourselves get corrupted. But still, the corruption only affects our outer shells, but our inner being, our true inner being, still remains perfect because the created it.
The true reality of spirituality is
Yeah.
always there. Yeah, I agree with what all that you and Mike have said. I really agree with. Thank you. And Oahspe is beyond religion, and I think Radiance is too, for that matter. But there's other spiritual paths that are knowledge systems we can still learn from, and
Mhm.
and I think it's fulfilled in community and family, like Mike was pointing out, that we have to find a way to come together and do something. I think our prayer blessing session is kind of like that,
Yeah.
the lodges or whatever.
Prayer blessing Zoom sessions are held about every 2 weeks. Please join with us to create light and love blessings for our world. You may have noticed our world could use a lot of good prayers and blessings. Sincerity and good will mean everything in this work. To join a session, email Bob at robertbyer3741@yahoo.com. We are all angels of the Creator in the making. For we are a blessing, as love is our power. Please like, share and subscribe.